I'm here to read for you again. Hello, Cellulite Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. Welcome or welcome back. Happy What's Good Wednesday. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I got busy, so yeah, it happens sometimes. I'm so excited, y'all. We're gonna see what good things are coming in for you, but I want to share my good news. So, you guys blessed me with a early happy birthday present today. And I hit 9,000 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you. I can't even explain how bizarre this whole thing has been and just how honored I am to read for you, and that you guys relish in that energy and that we can kind of exchange energy here. I love every single one of you so much, especially like my regulars who are always talking to me and stuff. I know there's a lot of lurkers too. I love you too, but I don't know who you are, but I love you from afar. I don't know who you are, but I love you from afar. Interesting. Why did that stick out to me? Thank you so much. 9,000 subscribers the day before my 33rd birthday. Awesome. Okay. All right, we're going to see what good things are coming in for you, and I'm just going to kind of like freestyle it today. I feel just kind of like let it flow. Okay, I'm clear for you, clear for me, and let's get on in it. I'm going to start off with a couple cards from the Moonology Oracle deck to kind of figure out what's going on. All right, Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to come through for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Your presence is the best present. Truly. That sounds cheesy, but it's so true. Presence is the best present. Okay. I almost said the breast peasant. Okay. Spirit, what's going on? What good things are coming in? Surrender to the divine. Some of you are getting that click in your mind. Like, I get it. I get it. I feel like I've been holding on too tightly to some things in my life, and I kind of get the act of surrender with faith. This is really good. So that means that you're closing out a cycle and successfully, right? Okay, anything else you want to tell me about the goodness going in, coming in and around my darling? Okay, are some of you do you guys have some naughty humor? Because I'm getting a lot of naughty humor and just like giggles right now, and I feel like that could be related. It's time to take action. Y'all like some action? New moon in Aries. Oh my gosh, okay. Anything else? We're in Aries right now, so yeah. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. I almost say gibbous moon every time. So, it's so funny because I feel like this surrender aspect that you've been giving into, I'll have to get some more details on it, but I feel like even though it's saying it's time to take action, I feel like your surrender is sort of a letting action happen around you rather than micromanaging. You know, Aries, their card in the tarot is the Emperor, so, you know, he gets whatever he wants, you know, but he can be kind of a control freak. He can. So I feel like he's a little tyrannical at times. Aries here. Can be. My way or the highway, the Burger King, you know. Have it your way. Okay, Spirit, can you give me a card here to tell me about my darling's energy as they are welcoming in some goodness into their life, going into this surrendering, that being a new action of theirs, something new that they're attempting, a surrender and faith. Okay, how is my darling showing up? Are you kidding me? You're like, if I try to maintain control here, all I get is confused by every single freaking situation, circumstance that pops up. If it's me trying to control the who, what, when, where, how, then anytime there's anything that deviates from my plan, I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? Gotta change some stuff. Gotta surrender. Okay. How is my darling showing up right now? Give me a signifier here for them. Queen of Cups. I love this because this is operating from pure love for yourself, for your world, your family, your friends, your job, life in general. This is like, ooh, pouring love into changes that need to be made. Okay, I don't know if you've heard of Kathleen Cameron, but I really like her approach on pouring love into your life, especially when it comes to manifesting, right? Ooh, yeah, because it's like being mindful of the things we say. I think you're realizing that your speech is very important. You're kind of like understanding that with the controlling aspect, when you are sort of distracted by certain circumstances around you, you can then speak negatively over it, even though you're desiring something positive. So I feel like you're learning how to switch this, how to sort of, it's a strategic thought process about pouring love over your life, over your desires, over what you're manifesting, right? Anyways, all about love. Learning to love the things around you, learning how to desire something from a place that is not saying, I don't have enough, right? There's a difference between saying, I don't have enough and saying, I want more. Like, I love something so much, I want more. That being fueled from love, whereas like, if you're like, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough, love, I don't have enough connections around me, I don't have something, then it's like speaking the opposite of love over it, right? I feel like this is something that you're realizing, right? Is the part of the aspect of faith and surrender is allowing love to kind of take the wheel here, right? Okay, cool. I like that. So darling is loving here, and how is that affecting, what goodness is coming in? Just what's going on around them. Queen of Wands. Oh man, I love that this is the feminine aspect coming in of Aries, right? I don't think this is actually the Aries card, but it's a fire sign, right? I feel like pouring this love over your life then is giving you more empowerment and more confidence to do what the heck you want to do, right? You're just like, okay, it makes sense that, if I'm trying to control everything, then I'm being a negative Nancy, I'm being a tyrant, and I'm not pouring love into the situation, then I'm going to feel out of control. I'm going to feel out of my element. I'm not going to feel great. I'm going to feel insecure, right? So if I adjust this mindset here, then I get to work on my happiness. I get to build an actual inner foundation of stability and wholeness and unity that is one and all with God, source creator, right? Yeah, the God of your understanding. Okay, what else is happening? Can you tell me about the goodness coming in around my darling? Feeling confident, feeling love, major changes, major shakeups. There is like, ooh, look at that, 3 of Swords popping out. So I feel like the goodness that you're kind of stepping into, I always get spiritual whenever these readings come up. I try to aim for tangible, but I feel like the world right now is just in a very spiritually motivated upgrade, right? I feel like we're all ascending in some way, and that requires a sort of reassessing the ways that our thought processes affect our emotions, right? Where we have led our thoughts to sort of lead us down a path to disappointment, right? I feel like this Judgment card in the 3 of Swords is a revisiting of the past. This might have something to do with the message from the universe today, and I'm really not trying to plug my readings, but I haven't even posted that yet. I swear I'm not. It just is very similar. It was talking about basically going back and, going back to some certain moments in your past that just really left you feeling emotionally fragmented, that really stick out to you, and reclaiming some soul fragments from that time so that you can get unified in yourself and reignite that spark of your soul, right? I feel like this is basically that. Judgment in the 3 of Swords, it's like reviving something from the past, but in order to course correct it, in order to view it from a higher understanding, right? I love this energy. I love this because if you're able to go back and you're sort of able to revive old circumstances in a way that you have empowerment rather than you being disempowered, there's so much peace that comes from that, like so much closure that comes from that. Okay, what else is going on? What good things? 8 of Wands. I love this because lately I've been getting like rapid fire revision, right? You might be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities right now. Like you could be saying 888. I'm not, this is the only, this is the only 8, but that could be significant. Oh, I'm seeing 88 right now on my little phone right here. You might be seeing 88. 888, 88. And that's all about abundance. And I'm pretty sure the music I'm playing right now, hold on. What is this? Oh, that's 777 hertz. I thought it was going to be 888. Anyways. I feel like you've been seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. I just saw 1010 on the clock. Like, yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, the universe is talking to you. The universe is saying, like, if you see them, pay attention to what thoughts you were just thinking, or certain posts that you're seeing as you're scrolling, or listen to, just be aware of your surroundings, because it's like the universe is trying to communicate something to you for validation, right? For saying like, hey, look, how can you view this right now from an ascended level, right? How can you view this? How can you take in the moment, because literally we're talking to you always and we're cheering you on. It's like really awesome. I feel like this is like your angels, literally, like look at the angels calling down trumpets. Like they're always talking to you. Hey, pay attention to when you're feeling disappointed. View it from an ascended level. Look at all these signs that we're trying to send to you. I feel like you're getting heavy communication from the ethers. Okay, it is so funny because you might be kind of like brushing it off sometimes, because the human logic side of us is just like, well, that's some coinkydink right there. It's not coincidence. I feel like you're starting to learn how to levelly look at your situations, not totally overridden with, logic, but not completely delusional, but from a place of just like neutrality. I just saw 11:33 on the clock. Okay, what else is going on? Tell me about it. Oh my gosh, we got the 8 of Cups and the King of Wands. Look at that. Okay, I don't know if you could see this. I don't want to move it because then it'll be hard to set back up. Oh well. So the King of Swords flew out over this, right? Being kind of neutral, right? Not being overly logical, not being delulu. But then we've got 8 back to back. This one flew out right here. So like that's another confirmation that 88 might be a thing. And then the King of Wands is here. And I love that because like the King of Wands has next level determination, right? A very heavy hitter. He's gonna get what the F he wants. Like he really is. It's, it's the close cousin of the Emperor. Yes, he is. He's the close cousin of the Emperor. But I love that we got the Queen of Wands out here because it tells me that you're balancing that masculine and feminine. And what I talked about Monday on Monday's reading was about how like the masculine is very mechanical, right? Very much do. Control. I've got to do certain things to get certain things, I have to do certain things. And the feminine aspect is the feeling, the spirit, the receiving, right? It's all about embodying that in you, right? So I love that this is both because it's like whatever you're doing, you're starting from a place of feeling it, right? Because the Queen of Wands came out first. So you're starting from a place of feeling the truth, of going back and changing your story about how you're viewing your past circumstances, whatever, and you're moving forward with clearer eyes, filled with love, 1313 on the clock. And then that's helping you figure out soul-driven ways to take action here. Time to take action, new moon in Aries. Okay, this is something about, this could be about your money, literally. This could be about a job. You might have some sort of like business idea, or it doesn't have to be business idea. This is just something that would leave you feeling very much completely fulfilled in your life. It doesn't even have to be a ton of money. It really doesn't. Money's just a measuring tool for your energy, right? So there's plenty of abundant people who aren't super wealthy, right? And there's plenty of super wealthy people who, aren't super positive, right? Yeah, anyways. But it's hard. It starts with getting clear about that, right? You're just like, okay, I gotta clear my energy here. I've got to clear it up. I can't be confused because then that makes me confused, right? It's getting solid about your plan forward. I feel like you're getting a lot of information here. This could also be, you might have some people wanting to invest. Like the King of Swords here is definitely like a CEO type energy. So maybe with revising some things and sort of switching your mindset, you'll get an opportunity for someone to come here and try to make something legal, like try to give you a leverage up here. I love that we have only kings and queens on the boards. Those are the only people here. That's phenomenal. Okay, you want me to see those? What's that? The Lovers, the 8 of Wands. Yeah. The Eight of Wands was already telling me like spitfire, spiritual like downloads, spiritual communication, signs and synchronicities, getting contact from your soul family, and that Lovers just confirms it. It could definitely be like a love situation. We've got the King and Queen of Wands out here, you know, like they're married. They are all about each other, and man, they also like action. Okay, they're on fire for each other. Passion is the soul in action, right? Yeah, that's them. So whatever you're doing, whatever's coming in has your soul on fire. And I feel like because you're navigating from love, it's almost like you don't even have to worry about the material aspect or the material choice of this Lovers card. You don't even have to worry about it. I love that. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, look at how happy you are. Look at that. This is such a good reading. Feeling on top of the world. Getting wish fulfillment here, too. From being very grounded, I saw the Seven of Wands. Being super determined to keep your energy clear, bright, and happy. Yeah. My brain just rickrolled me. I don't know why. Never gonna give you up. That Seven of Wands was giving that to me. Never gonna give you up. We got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here too, with that Four of Pentacles. Like, you're like, I'm not gonna give up on myself. Like, I realize it's all within me. Right? I am one and whole with God, Creator, Source, Universe, Moonbeams as my favorite manifestation coach. You know, Manifesting with Kimberly says. Moonbeams, getting one and whole with that, realizing that it's nothing outside of you. You are lacking nothing. And if you just get into the right place of mind and the right state of being and identifying as the version of yourself who has exactly what you want consistently, then you won't have to give up. You won't have to hold back, right? I love it. It's breakthrough energy. It's very much like spark ignited. Ooh. So some of you might be dabbling and manifesting during certain times intimately. So good for you. You know, whatever works for you. Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords wanted to come out. What's that about? Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You know, I feel like whatever you're doing right now, wow. Y'all, we have every single ace out here. This is such a big deal. Oh my gosh. Okay. Literally, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Like, you are completely transforming your life energetically. You're realizing that it starts within you and releasing old dynamics within you that really felt like you had to grasp for control outside of you, that you had to control the 3D, and that really being a lack of control, right? And it's so funny because when you get into this surrender and empowerment, it's like you actually have full control in that faith alone. Like practicing faith through love in yourself, in your oneness with God, Universe, Source Energy, the God of your understanding, Moonbeams. Okay? But I feel like this is very interesting because I feel like there are people watching you, okay? You might have close friends, family, it could be past friends who are watching you, and they're just kind of like, girl, I don't know. You don't have to be a girl. I don't know about that. I don't know. You kind of seem a little out of it. You kind of seem a little like, that's far stretch for me. You could be very spiritual, okay? And it's like, they're watching you, and they're just like, kind of like a little judgmental, but also amazed because like, I feel like you are experiencing goodness. And even if you haven't had these tangible things come in, it's like the energy of just like someone new. You are someone new. You are a new creation within you. And it's undeniable. 1919 on the clock. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Okay. I feel like they're seeing like, you're not who you once were. You're not who you were before. You're a completely new being, a new creation. They don't like, it's impacting people around you right now, and it's in a way where, like I said, like, look at her face, like she's I don't don't know, cuckoo magoo, you kind of seem a little out there, but it's working for you, so maybe you're onto something. I don't know, that kind of, I don't know, I feel like you're on the leading edge of something in your small circle, right? In your circle of friends. Like, I feel like you're kind of like you're that oddball in all the right ways, because that means you're definitely going to experience abundance. Like, this is victory and success and amazing opportunities. I feel like you could definitely be like moving soon, or experiencing a new relationship, getting a new job offer, just sort of experiencing life from fresh eyes, right? Again, mental breakthrough. Maybe that manifestation, brown chicken, brown cow time is actually doing something for you. Maybe it is. Okay, cool. I like this. Spirit, what else do you want me to know about this? I'm not even going to get advice, because I feel like you've mastered it. I feel like you're a master in your life right now. And it all started with surrender. Ain't that funny? Star and the Lovers there. Interesting. You're possibly healing. You're healing a perception about separation consciousness, okay? Right? I feel like you're understanding whatever's meant for you will be meant for you. And if you're in a place of chasing, then what's going to happen? Running on the other side, right? This is that surrender and have faith and operate from love, aspect. I feel like this is healing within you, a separation consciousness, and you're really learning how to embody your heart space, how to embody it. Oh, it's so good. You really could be getting some attention. Like, I'm getting star quality. I know that's cheesy, but you could be in the spotlight of some sort, or just people are just recognizing, like, the star comes after the tower, and we saw the tower earlier, and for aces, sometimes that can be interpreted as tower energy, because it's every single aspect of your life having new potential, having complete overhaul change, new cycle, right? Something brand new. So sometimes that can be viewed as like, oh, that's a lot all at once, right? The star comes after that, right? So the star is a revitalization of hope after hard, difficult times, the dark night of the soul. And I feel like your energy is on fire, man. Like, this energy is like so good. It's so good. Okay. But I feel like whatever you've overcome has just like made you radiant as all get out. You are a shining star. You're a superstar. That is what you are. I don't know the rest of those words. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. No, I got nothing. My brain said no. What else do I need to know? What can my darling look forward to? What's the goodness going on? What's going on? Talking about the tower, there it is. This is a change that you've desperately needed and resisted for a while, I think. I think your control, the lack of surrendering before, being in that emperor energy, I feel like that is, you're recognizing that was the only thing holding you back. Like, the key to your contentment and happiness and success and outlook and happiness, right? The key to your soul is literally only you. It's nothing out here. And I feel like this is changing drastically. And I feel like as you're accepting this, things around you are shifting, right? You're starting to build stable foundations around you, grounded in that truth, in that knowing, right? Scorpio energy. What else is going on? Temperance, healing from it. That's what I'm telling you, man. Okay, the Temperance, I love this because she's a master transmuter, okay? So she can take negatives and work them like pottery on the potter's wheel and turn it into something positive, right? Takes dirt, turns it into a freaking vase, okay? That's her. Like, this is you. You're just like, I can change anything. It's literally not outside of the realm of possibilities. It's completely in my hands. This is also telling me, like, spirit team, divine guidance, getting that. It's learning how to be more centered rather than being so distracted by that Seven of Cups energy that was happening, right? What is that Eight of Cups? Because I meant to clarify that and I didn't. Oh, you know what? Okay, this Eight of Cups that was next to the Eight of Wands, I feel like for a while, like I said, that King of Swords was like kind of trying to make certain signs and synchronicities be, what was that word that I said? Like, coincidental, right? Oh, that's a coincidence. And you're realizing like, okay, I've been sort of emotionally ignoring all these signs around me that have really not been coincidental, okay? So you're learning to not ignore the signs, right? It's like you're noticing as soon as you try to turn one direction or whatever, you're seeing another sign in synchronicity. It's kind of like bombarding. You might be like, okay, I get it. Like, I don't really know what you want me to do with all this information. Universe, I don't know what you want me to do. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just be aware of your surroundings. Be present. Be present. King of Pentacles. Have gratitude. I feel like this is you. You're turning all of your hardships into something that you are able to be grateful for. You're able to find the goodness in all those situations through transmutation. And you are just like embodying this person who has their shit together. Their spiritual shit, emotional shit, physical shit. Like you are the king of your domain. Oh, we've got 3 kings out here. If we get another one, that's the Emperor, right? Which one are we missing? King of Cups, emotional balance. Got the Knight of Cups. So that's something that we are, because we're still learning with that Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups can sort of overpour love externally, right? And sort of leave herself in a place of lack, right? So I feel like with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you're starting to embody how to be more tempered, right? After the Knight is training to become the King of Cups. So I feel like you're romancing your life. I love it. Yeah, if you want romance, like, not that you want romance, but we did see the Lovers twice. If you want romance your life. Do it yourself first, right? If you're sitting there saying, like, I don't have romance, then all you're going to see is that you don't have romance. Whereas if you romance yourself, you can be like, oh, I'm so romantic. I love romantic things. I bought myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Miley Cyrus. Okay. You definitely could have someone giving you a love offer soon. Someone sort of approaching you. People wanting to offer you their times. People sort of encouraging you, which I know that we just said that you had some friends that are kind of like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. What is all these songs? I don't know what this energy is. 27 might be significant. I'm seeing 27, and then I looked over at my thermostat and it's 72, which is, you know, a mirrored number. Interesting. Oh gosh, I just feel like you're learning how to, like, romance yourself, romance your life, open your heart in that way, navigate from love. Be the sappy person. Be the grateful person. Be the person who sees the good in the world. Yeah, I love it. I could have swore one came out. No? I'm just crazy? 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're just like, okay. It's been a long road getting here. Right? That's how things have been heavy for a long time. You don't really have... Sometimes your higher self, God, source, universe, the God of your understanding, moonbeams, sometimes they will force you. They will force your hand to say, let it go. Let it go. What you're doing isn't working. It's too much for you. You're trying to control every little thing. You're trying to have your hand in every single part of the pot here, right? And I get that you've got this thing that you want. Like, the ones are all about passion and desire and just like that soul calling, that soul fire, right? And the 10 of Wands is all about doing so much work to make it happen. Doing so much to make it happen. And it's like, at some point you gotta delegate. You kind of need people to help you through. You kind of need to relax and let the story unfold naturally. Show up when you're called to show up, but you don't need to be working 18-hour shifts every day. You know, like that's the kind of energy I'm getting, is like loving yourself enough to like take a load off. There's that suggestive energy. You're like, don't worry, I'm taking loads off. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Hanged man, gotta do something different. Whatever got me in my old situations ain't gonna get me out of it. So I've gotta try something new, I've gotta see something new. Maybe I can recognize every delay that's been in my life has been for my betterment. Because if things went the way that I thought that they should, I wouldn't know what I know. I wouldn't have learned what I learned, right? I wouldn't see the world through different eyes. I wouldn't have the amazing opportunity of expanding my understanding and ascending, right? I love that energy. It's you being open-minded. You're realizing, okay, maybe I don't know it all. Like, yeah, I definitely am the boss of my world, right? I am the person. I am the center of my universe. I am. Does that mean that I still don't know, like, that I'm not learning things? Like, I still have a lot to learn. So what can I learn? What can I let go of? What am I so afraid of here? How can I let that go? This is all about your surrender. I love your surrender. I love it. Okay, how do you want to close this out, Spirit? This is kind of faster than normal. I like it. You want me to... What do you want me to do? I'm feeling like complete blank here. Interesting. You know what? Do you have any advice here for my darling as this ascension happens? As this up-leveling, this surrendering, this action? So, when the opportunity comes in, don't rush the process to get to the end goal. Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Patience with yourself. It's okay. It's still yours. You still have the potential to make long-term things happen. But it's okay if it takes some time. Okay. Advice for my darling. Really? It flew across the room. Two of Cups. Choose love. Open your heart. Be willing to receive. Be willing to do. Be willing to receive, okay? Make sure how we're operating is from a place of openness, not one of contempt and accusatory, you know, like, it's your job to make me happy. No, we mutually come together. You and your reality mutually comes together. You pour love in, you get love back, you know? An equal exchange here, right? Choose love. It definitely could be like soulmate energy, right? Definitely could. Be prepared for that, possibly. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. 1:11 on the clock. Let me just get some more real quick. Let me just say that someone's really all about you, possibly. Let me get the message here. Okay. Tell me what that death is real quick. Knight of Swords. The Moon. 10 of Wands. Okay. 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Justice, Death, High Priestess, Ace of Cups. And this is for advice, okay? So this is coming in. Be willing to open your heart. Be willing to have a good time. You know, not take things too seriously. But also, like, if this is another person, I do feel like there is, I feel like they are wanting something serious with the Justice card, okay? Like, if this is a person. So maybe it's like, don't cast projections of, like, just because someone really likes to, stay the night doesn't mean that they're not, like, in it for life, okay? ultimately, like, the Death card is transformation, right? It could be that, like, there's something legal here that needs to be resolved here that you are aware of, you know, or not aware of, but I feel like you know. High Priestess is a knowing, you know. But that's happening, right? Do your part. Wrap up anything that you need to wrap up if that's on your end. But it's still ending here with the Ace of Cups, so experiencing love and happiness and joy and contentment with a fresh heart, with fresh eyes, you know. But yeah, I feel like you've transformed enough, so like just keep your intuition, you know. You decide what really your intuition is, right? But this is also kind of related to one of the shorts today, I don't remember, but be mindful of where you're using your intuition to maybe project insecurities about bad upcoming situations, right? Because it's like you almost like you have this gift of like foresight, of insight, and you definitely maybe have used that in a way that has been like, I knew that bad thing was happening. I knew that they weren't good for me. I knew that they were just a player. I knew that that wouldn't work out, right? And it's just like, be mindful, because where you put your awareness, then you'll see more of it. You'll create that in your reality, right? So try to use that same awareness instead of just predicting bad situations that are upcoming, trying to sense out the bad, trying to sense out what you can't see that's negative, any hidden motives. Use it in a way that can see the good, that can see the potential. Use it in a way that pours love, okay? Try to learn how to do that. That's part of your surrender, is as things come in, not getting, you know, carried away with your old emperor ways, getting distracted by that Seven of Cups, right? This is time to practice the surrender in action. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Maybe I'll use these. Okay, and then I'll leave you alone. I'll let you go. All right, Spirit, let's close this out. What do you want them to see? What do you want them to know? Moonbeam, and I've said moonbeams so many times in this reading. You are on the right path. Everything you're doing is right. Everything, like all of this profound, I don't know, I feel like it's been a sudden upgrade, like a sudden ascension, right? A sudden awareness. And maybe there's been, oh, there's another card there. Vision. Look at that. Get clear on what you want. Yes, use your vision to foresee the good, foresee what you want, pour the love in, right? Anyways, I was thinking something and I forgot what I was thinking. Man, okay, it wasn't meant to be, I guess. That's gonna bother me. I was saying something. That's it. Okay. Hecate, change is important. Release the past. Yeah. My dog. Oh my gosh. She thought there's someone knocking at the door because I banged my cards. Look at that. I don't even know if you could hear that, but she worked. Anyways, you're on the right path. Get clear with your vision. Like, oh, okay, that's what I was thinking. So some of you, because this energy is very much like, okay, this is like almost manic energy. This is kind of manic energy, a little bit. I was not feeling this before this reading. Not at all. So, you might be worried that like, oh, maybe I'm just having like a high energy moment. And it's like, even if you do have manic episodes or whatever, sometimes all of these downloads that we get, the Eight of Wands came out twice, all of these intuitive downloads that we get, spiritual downloads, because it's on so many different, like, you know, levels, right? 3D, 4D, 5D. It's on so many energetic levels that it feels like a lot, right? And it makes you want to go, let's go, let's go, let's do this now, because like your vessel can only handle so much. But whenever you're getting these ascension downloads and learning things and new perspectives and aha, it can feel like a lot. And you just want to like go run 1,000 miles, right? Take your time. That Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Take your time. Let it unpack over time. Be willing to apply it more than just today when the energy is at its highest, right? Let it trickle out. You know, kind of like if you pour a gallon of water on one spot of soil, right? And it's overflowing. There's just water sitting. And then over time, that water just seeps into the soil and it spreads. Some of y'all really have a mind in the gutter, okay? Just step it. No, you're fine. You're grown-ups. We're all grown-ups here. We better all be grown-ups here. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Tomorrow's Thoughtful Thursday, and it's also my birthday, so I don't know if I'll actually be on here. I've got to take my kids to the dentist in the morning, so depending on how that goes and where I'm at in my groundedness, I might be on here. I really hope to be. I'd love to, do a reading on my birthday and all that. But if I'm not, then maybe Friday I'll be here for Freaky Friday, being self-authentic, learning how to integrate this into new self, full of love and all that. We'll see. I hope to see you then. If not, I'll see you soon. I love you so much. Thank you so much for 9,000. Thank you for being here. You've made my year so much better than you thought. Like, so much better than you can imagine. It's been probably one of my favorite years of my entire life. It's been so good. So, thank you for making 33 so amazing. Okay, I love you so much. Take care, and ta-ta.